Welcome to Red VTV's Instant Fan Reaction, supported by A-Star Equipment for the 2019 season, following Saints' 36-16 victory over the Castleford Tigers at the Magic Weekend.
Hey, that's my line. I've been saying that for the past couple of weeks. Welcome back, David. Welcome back. People have been asking about you. Where's the interrupting one? He's here.
I'm here.
Here he is.
Thank you for holding the fort.
No worries.
Much appreciated.
No problem.
But yeah, you got me back to annoy you.
Yeah.
And what a way to come back. A comprehensive victory, which probably didn't even reflect itself on the scoreboard, even with a 20-point victory.
I think that is one of the most complete performances from us this season. I genuinely think that was absolutely super impressive. We've rolled, I'll go a little bit into the game, we've rolled dirt with one prop at times, with Morgan Knowles filling in at prop, and we've dominated.
Team selection, Kyle Amor misses out at his beloved Anfield, injury. He'll be gutted about that.
Yeah.
And you looked at Saints bench and you thought, do you know what, we're going to have to play quick and we're going to have to play fast with a slightly light bench.
Yeah, it was asking a lot of them, wasn't it? You look at Smith and Bentley on the bench, two young lads, not had a great deal of Super League, but we didn't really make Ashworth again stood up off the. Jose Paulo's probably had his best game for Saints there. I know I got a couple of texts during the game saying he played in a dinner jacket. He played that pivot role fantastic as a 13 when Knowles went into prop. Yeah, I think that was a tremendous performance.
Now, Cass started brightly. First 5 or 6 minutes, you could see early on that Cass's tactic was going to be to try and get the ball out wide, wasn't it? Try and beat us around the outside. They obviously haven't watched our centre and wing partnerships in the last month or two because early on, 3 repeat sets, but Saints' defensive efforts straight away set us up nicely.
Yeah, I thought we were defending too much. I thought Castleford had got the roll on us, but that's it, as you say. Our little sections, our defensive sections, are working so well. You look at the likes of Nagama and Makinson on one side. I know Costello's come in. Costello's done a good job. I know we're missing Mark Percival there, but you've got Costello and Grace on the other side who are starting to click as well. Yeah, I thought defensively we were magnificent, and then when it came to us going forward,
we clicked into fifth gear for about 15 minutes, didn't we?
That's all we needed.
And there was a couple of really good plays. Yeah, Makinson got on the end of one, Grace got on the end of one, but they were set up by Kevin Nagama on one side, and an unbelievable ball by Zeb Tyre to get the ball out the back on the other side of the field. Yeah, and then obviously Lomax down the middle. Was it Lomax then Coots in or Coots then Lomax in? One of the two.
The Roby run.
Yeah,
the sent Lomax in.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
God bless him. So one when they played so well.
You know what? And both of them first 2 tries were set up by Theo Farge. Earlier in the piece, in the same tackle, Theo Farge, he switched the play back down to the blind side for Makinson's. He took the line off, I think, for the second one. But you know what? I think again, I'm waxing lyrical about players. Zeb Tyre's hands. I tweeted off my personal one. He's been at the Furry Liquid because he had soft hands. That's one for the older people. He'll get the advert reference. Maybe not you.
Mild green. Very liquid.
Yeah,
see, I don't think I am.
I don't know, but I tell you what, you've not been working on your singing voice while you've been off. But yeah, Zeb Tyre, he had a great game. There were 2 little passes that he made, and it looked like, you know what, this is the occasion for me. This is the stadium that I'm gonna show that if he wants another year's deal, this is where I want one.
We were talking about that on commentary, and we were saying, is it contract negotiation time?
Possibly.
But I think he's played well all year, and for me, fully deserving of another 12 months.
Yeah, it depends on how we're going salary cap wise. This is what I've been saying a couple of times.
And the issue is,
previews.
There's a couple of also rans in the league, the likes of Wigan, the likes of Leeds, who might offer him a bigger deal for 12 months because he'd drastically improve.
He certainly would. That's it. And it's do you hold Batchelor and Bentley back another year, or do you let Batchelor and Bentley learn off Tyre for another year? Or if Tyre's
prepared to stay on slightly less money.
Yeah.
Keep holding.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, if you're Zeb Tyre, do you want to be playing in the Harlem Globetrotters or do you want to be playing for Leeds?
Well, that's it. But it depends who's available as well. Because we've obviously turned Josh Jones down, even though people have said that he was on the road to us before he went to Hull. If you're going to sign for anyone, you're not going to sign for a team that's just been absolutely banjoed 55-2 by Huddersfield over here.
James Roby managed well today, came back into the side. He's only actually played 50 minutes, 10 minutes enforced for the sin bin. And what did you make of that one? For me, what's he meant to do? He's wrapped the man up, and the man has then turned round in the tackle. For me, the man with the ball has got a duty of care to himself to not put himself into such a bad position, because James Roby never put him in that position.
Yeah, I think the duty of care one's a tough one, because they're always going to put it on the tackler. Like, they put it on the ball handler. They always put it on the tackler. I thought it was a little bit harsh, and I've actually tweeted Rob Hicks, and I've done it politely. I just asked him when can video refs get involved in decisions? Yeah. Is it cards?
How come they didn't do it last night when it was Wigan 8-all and it potentially changed the game? That was a crucial tackle.
That's all I've asked, and I've asked it politely, and I will continue to do so, because, to be fair to him,
we need clarification.
If you ask him politely, he'll respond to you, and that's why he follows me on Twitter for some reason. I don't know why, because I've given refs some clogging for the years. but I think you kind of learn.
I'm not sure what rule we're playing to. Do we know? Is the video ref allowed to get involved? I thought at one point it became that the video ref could only get involved when it was a potential red.
Listen,
who knows? We don't know. That's the point.
That's what we'll try to find out, and hopefully he'll get back to me.
20 points to the good then. Roby goes in the mid. Cass do get one back to the scoreboard. For me, 6 points through the game.
I was never ever worried that Cass were going to get the Kinney.
No,
never worried. And you know what? It's a little bit disappointing, because I like Cass as a team, and they showed a couple of little bits towards the end when they were trying to throw it about at how good a rugby league team they are. But they were just blown away by us.
And when you look at the players we've actually got missing, there was no Amor, no Luke Thompson, no Louis McCarthy-Scarsbrook, no Mark Percival, Adam Swift, who can come in and do a job if needed. It's an embarrassment of riches at this point in time. For me, at this moment in time, the only team who can beat Saints this season are themselves.
Yeah, if we take the foot off the gas.
And that's the only potential worry, and we had it last season and it came true. Say we meet Warrington in the semi-final and we fall behind in the game. You just hope this side have got better mental fortitude this season, and we look like that's how we're playing the game.
I'm hoping games like that Warrington one at the end of last season, and the Huddersfield one in the Cup, the game management, I'm kind of hoping that we're learning from that, because we went for too many penalty goals in the Warrington game, too many drop goals. We couldn't really get a drop goal over against Huddersfield to make it a 2-score game, and you just hope that we're learning from that.
Yeah. The attendance today, 26,000 here today, 30 yesterday, 56 in total, the second lowest. And I've just heard Earl Crabtree saying it's a good starting block, but Magic's 11 years old, and this one was played 10 miles down the road from Saints, Wigan and Warrington. Disappointing. And I know you called people out on the preview show, and I want to echo that. I could see the dream in St Helens from where I was sat. So we're 10 miles down the road.
That wasn't Ken Brown.
Could have been. But 10 miles down the road, tickets were £12.50, your team's top of the league. I'd be going to watch them in the middle of Stanley Park, and I know I'm an Everton fan. There's nothing wrong with the actual stadium itself inside.
No.
Debatable about the area and the stuff around it, because I thought the fan zone and that was, well, there was no one in it, was there? Yeah. It was a non-existent.
Yeah, no, that's it. It depends on the time.
And the bars and the pubs around here aren't as good. Because remember last year outside Newcastle, you had Shearer's Bar, and you had all the fans from every club, and it was rammed, and it was singing, and the fan zone was packed, and you were straight into the city centre. That's lacking here, and I don't think you're ever going to get that.
Well, you say you don't think we're ever going to get that. It depends. If we leave it here for 3 years, maybe that will grow. Maybe it will.
But could it be a case of people have come here once, haven't enjoyed the location outside the stadium, and think I won't bother next year, and the attendance could go further down?
Possibly.
We're told there's a 3-year deal in place if Super League choose to enact it. It's a tough one. I'd like it to go back to Newcastle. I wonder whether bridges may have been burned there.
To be honest, I don't mind seeing it at different venues. I don't want to see it somewhere like Coventry. We were on about it in the car on the way up.
Coventry's up.
I don't want to see it in Coventry because there's literally nothing around it.
And I think their whole thing was built on there being a 9,000 fan village in the sports centre.
They've got to put some serious work in there. Listen, there's work to be done here.
Gut feeling is from the talk that's come out and people saying, oh, it's been a good start, that will be back here next year. And you know what? We're as I say, 10 miles down the road from home.
It's a shame because the 4,000 Saints fans, or well, however many we've had in the Cop tonight, I take my hat off to you. That atmosphere was potentially better than Wigan away.
And for me, if you're a Saints fan and you've not come tonight, you've missed out.
Yo, it was tremendous in there. It was tremendous. Listen, there's a couple of people who might have had a sherbet too many. We've all been there. There's a couple of people setting up.
Have you, Kev?
No, I've had a couple.
Not tonight. Go back a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
That Lachlan Coon video doesn't exist.
It's on YouTube. Just look down the channel, you'll see it.
And there's been a couple of people setting flares off, which had meant the stewards.
Was that in the Saints end? Or?
Yeah.
It was in the top. It was in the Cass end.
On one of the videos that I'll try and put on Twitter, there was a couple of flares at the back. Listen, people want to do it. That's up to them. It's not necessarily a nice experience when it's settling on your throat. It brings the stewards up to you, but
and I'm afraid you can't even see it from where we were sat anyway.
It is what it is. I call it a flare. It's just and it just smells like cat piss if you know.
That said, we were able to take James Roby off with 20 minutes to go.
Yep.
Saints looked like they could step up a few more gears anytime they wanted to.
Yep.
And now we move to next week. Wakefield on Saturday, massive cup game for us.
Yep.
They may be minus David Fafita. We're told his x-rays come back clear, but he's awaiting MRI, but it's probably 6 days, probably still not going to be good for him. But Saints really need to just build on what they've done today.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the disciplinaries say with regards to the James Roby challenge. You'd hope that sin binning is sufficient because there's not much. I tweeted again off
my
personal
personal Twitter. Penalty, to be honest.
Well, but it's one of them that you don't know what they'll come back with. If we've got a full strength, if not, you know what? If Aaron Smith's in the team instead, we'll still be all right. I would just like to see Aaron Smith take a couple of runs up from dummy half, rather than farming it about. And he did it early on, and he seems to have kind of settled it down out of his game. If he can bring it back into his game, we'll be absolutely fine. Not a problem.
But yeah, this squad, no weak links.
Not really.
Do you know? Oh, Mark Percival, we've got him. You say Mark Percival,
Yeah,
really. But Matty Costello, you're not stood watching him thinking, when's Percival back? And that's shown how well he's feeling.
Yeah, and that's it. And when Percival comes back in, we'll see the difference because he is an international class Super League player. But Costello's doing nothing, absolutely nothing wrong.
That said, done and dusted. Another 2 points on the board. I'm marching on in top spot. Right, I'm going to confession to apologise and wash myself. But yeah, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we will catch you during the week for the Red V preview show. Thursday. See you later.